This horse came around the corner so fast, and I guess it forgot to turn on its traction control. I mean, holy moly, I'm just glad this horse wasn't too badly hurt. And I'm really glad that this guy didn't fall like right beneath the horse and get crushed, because he easily could have been.
Alright guys, come on bro, come on, get your stuff together and get out of here. Get all your boys, let's go. Come on, rest of you guys, wake up, wake up, wake up. All yous, wake it up.
Being a trash man is a very underappreciated job to begin with. To have aggressive rats on top of it just seems like too much.
Still. Come on, bro. You gotta go. Look at him.
This dog was so lucky. This man just happened to walk by and was thinking quickly when the elevator closed and the leash got caught. This dog was probably less than 3 seconds away from having its neck snap like a twig. This is so scary. But I'm glad the dog made it through. Here's an encounter between a croc and a jaguar. So the jaguar is down at the bank here lapping up some dirty H2O, and I think it would be naive for me to say that the jag didn't know a croc was in there. Like, of course it knew. I mean, the only question is, like, where is the croc in the water?
I was thinking too, yeah.
Here's Mama and two cubs very close to us.
This bear has to be at least 800 pounds, I bet. It's huge. Being this close to Mama and her cubs seems, risky to say the least.
Awesome.
It's about the coolest thing that'll ever happen to you on a bear trip.
Yeah, that was
Doesn't get any
close.
better than that.
Oh, goodness. I hope everybody got a lot of shots. Did you, Derek? Yeah.
Betty, how was that?
Giraffes serve as like the modern day brontosaurus. This one wants a sniff to see what's going on with these mountain bikers.
Trying to get some work done. Hey, anyway, get out. Away. Oh, away. Stay. Sit.
This guy's an animal handler, and he is insane. Look at how he is handling this large saltwater croc, even at certain points turning his back to the ferocious predator. Let me tell you something. There is no point in which I would get this comfortable with such an animal. I don't care if I raised it from a hatchling. This croc is obviously familiar with him, but still, bruh. This is admirable, but I just couldn't do it. This happens in a Sri Lanka hotel. Folks, look at this. Unbelievable. This big ass beast just walking through like he owns the spot, doesn't he? I mean, are you kidding me? The question is, how do you get the elephant out? Do you just wait till it leaves on its own? Do you try to lure it out with some kind of food? Either way, an elephant stomping around in a hotel means my black ass is out of there. Although wild wolves are nowhere near the ruthless man-eaters that Hollywood has always portrayed them to be, I still don't know that I would have the cojones to feed a pack of hungry wolves and have nothing between us other than a bucket. Like, no thank you. Look at this brave little bull elephant who is trying to learn the ropes of being a young, tough elephant. Mommy comes to the rescue and is trying to prevent her son from charging the tourists. Elephants are so dang intelligent, it's incredible. This very young elephant is well on its way to being a king one of these days. For now, son, just listen to your mama.
Это мои пирожки, блядь!
Это мои разы. Мои с картошкой, это с кетчупом.
Бля, можешь спуститься к нему?
A man in Siberia nearly met his maker when a polar bear gets too close.
Уйди! Ёбаный в рот, блядь! Ты чё, отец, ёпта? Хуя себе, блядь!
Масло, уходи оттуда нахер.
Блядь, нахуй надо, отец!
His fatal move.
Look, you gotta have some huge cojones to not run from a bear, but run towards it.
Maybe if I shoot it, you get some dying quivers there, Corey. Look out! Oh, hey, there he is!
Judy. Wow.
Oh gosh.
Judy,
A pretty young grizzly takes interest in some cars and wants to see if he can get something interesting to eat out of one of them. Hopefully human flesh isn't on the menu.
I'm scared. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Watch your head, come on.
Oh my god. Luckily, these bears don't break through windows.
I hope not.
Valley honk.
Honk. Can I honk it?
No. There he goes.
You
Honk the
don't
horn, Valerie.
honk it.
Honk the horn.
Nope, there he goes.
Oh, no.
This is in California where a mountain lion stalks a family.
Cyclists held up their bikes, started pumping them into the air and throwing rocks, and we were yelling.
Probably a good thing I passed you, and I did.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? We would have been no match for him.
In video you'll only see on CBS 13, hikers and cyclists crossing paths with a mountain lion.
Doesn't sound real when I tell this story.
Nicole Fingston, her husband, her 2 toddlers were out with a walk with their dogs on the El Dorado Trail Monday when a pair of cyclists warned them about a mountain lion up ahead.
We just started being very, very cautious, approaching the area. That's when the cat saw us.
Nicole and her husband tried to scare the animal, but it kept inching closer to them, stalking their every move for roughly 10 minutes.
It was pretty scary. I was mostly trying to keep my 3-year-old in the stroller and just explain to him that we're okay, don't be scared, let Daddy lead us back.
The family frantically called 911 for help, and an El Dorado County Sheriff's deputy answered within minutes. The Sheriff's Office tells CBS 13 the veteran deputy first yelled at the animal and then fired a warning shot, but the big cat just inched closer, leaving him no choice but to put the animal down.
It sounds like mountain lion was ultimately about 10 to 15 yards from him when the mountain lion was ultimately stopped. So it was moving toward him in a rapid manner.
It's an unfortunate outcome no one wanted to see happen, but this mother of 2 just glad help arrived to get them out of a terrifying trek on the trail.
Our lives together, and I know that he won't eat me over that little piece of meat, because he's the best tiger in the world, huh? Yes, you are. You're a good boy. Oh, thank you for cleaning that up. There we go, right there, big one. Ready? That's good enough for me. Come on, walk me up. There's no.
God, dog. Look at the size of this absolute beast. This is a 700+ pound Siberian tiger that looks pretty friendly right here, but as this guy knows, you can never be relaxed with the world's most scary 4-legged animal. But man, oh man, they are so beautiful, aren't they? You better believe that this driver in Alaska didn't expect this bear, who crossed the road once, to double back and then charge. This was insane, and I'm glad they weren't on foot or on a bicycle.
Bushes. There it is right there. Yeah. Pull forward a little bit. Stop. Go. Oh my God. Go, go, go. Hit the gas. He's right next to us. Holy fuck, we just got charged by a bear.
People watching the bear stroll up the Cleveland's Dome Trail screamed in terror as a park visitor stared into the jaws of a 300-pound bear. Just a few minutes before photographer Mark Poff took these pictures, a crowd of visitors had put the bear on the move in the nearby parking lot by getting dangerously up close and personal with a Smokies bear. This man is less than 15 feet from a call to 911.
Getting as close as 15 feet away from a powerful 300-pound black bear, like, I don't know why people try to run from an animal that can run 35 miles per hour. Folks, Usain Bolt back in his prime could only run 27 miles an hour, so these things are fast.
You know what? I don't know if he'd have gone the other way or not until I got off that trail, because it wasn't until the park ranger said, get off the trail and move up, did that bear move away. So I guess maybe he's as afraid of us as we are of him, I don't know.
Let's hope so.
Tell me about it.
All right, everybody, John Owens here. This is my first Timber Wolf of 2015. I got him in that number 3 Douglas Bridger, fully modified, set for coyote. That's a beautiful animal.
Here's a video of a trapped timber wolf who is not happy at all to be in this predicament. Man, I did not realize how big these things can get. I mean, yikes. This thing is ready to tear this guy up if need be, but of course, he was just trying to help. I feel like animals, no matter how vicious they are, understand when you're just trying to help them out. The wolf was freed and got his scary ass out of there. Deep sea monster that is very rarely seen is the giant squid. This one seems to have a bone to pick with this surfboard.
Because she's coming into the board. Oh shit! Oh no, just grab onto the board!
જોઈ રહ્યા છો મગરમચ્છ તળાવથી બહાર નીકળ્યો છે. ના થયો ને વિડીયો ઉતર્યો હતો મચડે તો અંદર જઈ રહ્યા છે.
Like I always tell y'all, when I find something I've never seen before, even if it seems like a small thing, I'm going to show it to you. I've never seen anything like this, like a crocodile, especially a big one like this, climbing up anything. I mean, let alone like a bank that's this steep, trying to get back into the lake. I mean, look at this thing. It's all clumsy and kind of slow, but you know, it got the job done. I mean, this thing is a monster, and it took him a minute, but he got there. Oddly entertaining to watch something like this. I don't know.
When a bear showed up in one man's backyard, there was no horsing around. Only on 7, Action 7 News anchor Tanya Mendez went to Durango, where a pair of horses took on a bear and won.
I thought, that looks like an awful big dog. And then when I looked again and got the binoculars, I was like, wow, wait a minute.
Wait a minute is right. A closer look, and this is what Jack Llewellyn saw.
I mean, I'm sitting there watching the bear running for his dear life.
A black bear in his Durango backyard and a few crazy horses taking a stand.
So I woke up my wife and said, you won't believe this. Come check this out.
The horses stood tough on their turf.
Like, okay, let's let him know.
Llewellyn's wife started snapping pictures as the horses gave chase, hunting the bear through the pasture, along the fence line, and the bear tried to hide from the horses.
Wow, talk about potential prey becoming the predator. These horses wanted all the smoke when they saw a bear, and they were ready to literally kick its butt.
Their turf.
Like, okay, let's let him know.
Llewellyn's wife started snapping pictures as the horses gave chase, hunting the bear through the pasture, along the fence line, and the bear tried to hide from the horses.
He was in full sprint running along, and then the horses would stop for a little bit. He would stop and rest, and then they would take off again.
I'm going away. I'm going away. I'm going away. I'm not gonna promise. I'm not gonna. Hey, I'm not gonna bug you. I'm going away. I'm not gonna bug you. I promise. I'm just going away.
Man, this dude was bugging out, and I kind of get it. This happened very recently in Salt Lake City, where this man, Jared Smith, is very, very nervous, obviously, and sounds like he's going to crap his pants when a cougar gets at one point as close as 10 feet away from him. Experts believe that this is a female cougar who likely had some cubs nearby, which is why she was so dang aggressive. Pretty insane stuff.
I'm not gonna bug you. I'm going away. I'm going away. I'm going away. I'm going away. I'm not gonna bug you. I promise. I'm going away. I'm going away. I'm going away.
Here's another mountain lion incident in California where the animal is just running around in Granada Hills.
We first spotted the big cat from above as it darted across the quad at Kennedy High School during the noon hour. It then hopped on a wall, hung out for a bit, and then jumped down into the neighborhood. The animal ran by our camera after it was hit by a tranquilizer dart. This is cell phone video Cody Romero captured inside his home.
I came around to our side gate, and I could see that there was a mountain lion right out front. It was pretty interesting.
But for Cody Romero, it's a reminder of what can happen when you live near wildlife.
As I saw the video, all I was thinking was, wow, I'm in the valley right now. There are mountains around, and I guess the lion made it through.
This takes place by the river where a croc is there feeding on a deceased hippo. A lion arrives because, I mean, after all, that's a lot of meat. Can't let it go to waste. I don't think the lion initially understands the croc is there, but he almost finds out the hard way. Thanks for watching. I'm Curtis. See you next time.
Okay. Do good, do great, and they talk bad on you. No need, no face, cause they're not factual. I won't stay too long here, I'm just passing through. I might hit the bank and get a bag or two. My mama asked me why you got that cash on you.